Howdy, folks. I'm the Old Ranger with an exciting new story of real life in the Old West. Second only to the California gold rush of '49 was the '59 rush to Washoe, which later became the territory of Nevada. Claims were bitterly fought over on Sun Mountain's rocky slopes, in the bar rooms of mushrooming Virginia City, and the kangaroo courts, which awarded vast tracts to some and cut off others, such as Joe Plato, with as little as 10 feet of nothing.
Hi, Joe. Look at here what I'm stuck with, Abe. Just about enough land to bury me in. They don't stick me in sideways.
Yeah, it's better than the claim I just quit. 10 feet's enough to work.
Well, why this 10 feet with a cliff on one side and a spike fence on the other?
Yes, I know. I heard about the trial. But I don't figure Sandy Bowers would have strung this wire if you hadn't knocked out his 2 front teeth.
Well, I'd have knocked out more if he'd had them.
And from reports, well, you wasn't exactly diplomatic with Judge Newcomb either.
Well, everybody knows he's crooked as a dog's hind leg, Abe.
Yes, but it didn't help your case none but telling him so to his face.
Guess not. But after digging and sweating here for almost 4 years,
No, that's what's the matter.
Huh?
You're all frazzled out. All work and no play for 4 years would set any young buck on edge.
Maybe I ought to go up to San Francisco and take me vacation.
No, I recommend that. And if I was you, I'd really tie one on.
Might change my luck. Here's to it, Abe.
While weeping under the willow with golden hair, my little one's quietly sleeping. Fair, fair, and golden hair, sang a lone mother while weeping. Fair, fair, and golden hair, under the willow she's sleeping.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful.
What do you expect? You already sang it 4 times in a row.
Well, my drunken friend keeps requesting it.
Under the willows. Encore. Under the willows. Under the willow. Beautiful. Encore. Come on, encore.
Keep it warm. Now look, mister.
Hey, have a seat. Sit down.
That's all gone, honey. Flat broke. I sure would like to hear you sing that beautiful song again.
Look, mister, it's not a question of money.
I'll tell you what. You sing that song just one more time, and I'll give you half of everything I got in the world.
Thanks.
You think I'm fooling? I'm not fooling. I'll make it nice and legal. You got some paper?
Think we have enough witnesses?
Nah, this'll work. This'll do just fine. Yeah. Let's see now. San Francisco, 1859. Deed to half of claim. Signed, Joe Plato. There. Half of all my worldly possessions. Yours.
I'll guard it with my life.
Hey, don't you forget you're under the bargain now.
Once more.
Under the willow she's made with care, sang a lone mother while weeping.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Joe Plato, wake up.
What?
I've been looking everywhere for you, boy. They've discovered pay dirt all along the upper ridge of Sun Mountain. Tons of the stuff.
Pay dirt.
Yeah. Sandy Bauer's ore's been assayed at more than $3,000 a ton, and the engineers say the veins got to extend into your claim. Them 10 feet of yours could be worth millions.
Millions, huh? Well, that's good because I need another drink.
Oh, Joe.
Hey, take it easy, will ya? My head's killing me. Oh.
Abe, what are you doing in San Francisco?
I ain't in San Francisco, and you ain't either. We're on our way back to Virginia City.
Well, fine friend you turned out to be. I thought I left you guarding my claim.
I left Paiute Pete guarding the claim, and if I wasn't a friend of yours, I wouldn't have come all the way from Washoe to California to find you. Took me more than a week. Why, darn you had to turn San Francisco upside down before I spied you in that gutter.
Look, I may have spent all my money, but I never wound up decorating a gutter.
Well, you wasn't exactly decorating it, but you was sure there.
All right, all right. Well, look, anyway, what was so all-fired important you had to drive this wreck hundreds of miles to find me, anyway?
You don't remember a thing, do you?
About what?
Sun Mountain, boy, Sun Mountain. They struck it rich and right in spitting distance of your claim.
Rich? Whereabouts?
Well, Sandy Bowers, practically all of Henry Comstock's, Dickens, O'Reilly's claim, McLaughlin.
Well, why didn't you tell me about this before? That 10 feet of mine could be worth millions, Abe.
Move on.
What'd the engineer say?
What's the assay report? Oh, sample's no good, huh?
Not the surface stuff. From the assay reports on the other claims, he practically guarantees that there's rich ore right here. But he says the vein slants down under here.
So you'll need a shaft.
Well, what am I going to do? Hang out over the cliff on a skyhook while I drive it in?
Well, how about that side? You can get an easement from Sandy Bowers.
No, he swore he'd never give me an inch of right away.
I thought you two were friends.
Not since Joe done some dental work on him.
There's only one answer. A single vertical shaft. If we can squeeze it into these 10 feet. You think we can?
Well, now, just about. But, Joe, when you start to sink a shaft straight down, it's going to take an awful lot of timber.
Well, lumber's selling about $60 a thousand. You got any money, Abe?
Spent my last dime on these supplies.
You, Pete?
You're welcome to what I've got.
Afraid it wouldn't help us much.
Now, here. Why couldn't we cut our own timber? I know a place down here about 1.5 miles is a pretty fair stand of willow trees.
And a little further down the mountainside, just under the willows, are some logs.
Under the willows. Say, you wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
About what?
Well, guess there's just one thing to do, boys, and let's go and find out. I'll pay you back, Pete.
Where are you going?
Back to the Golden Peacock
Golden Peacock?
in San Francisco.
You are crazy.
I sure hope so. Come on, boy. Say, wasn't this the Golden Peacock?
Yeah, but it flew away.
Oh, kiss me quick and go, my honey. Kiss me quick and go. To cheat, surprise, and lying.
Hold it, sweetheart. Something?
You were here when this was the Golden Peacock, weren't you?
Oh, yeah. Big Heart threw in an extra $1 for me when he bought the place.
Oh, I didn't know it had changed hands.
Say, look, if you're hunting for Dude Martin, he's sold out.
No, I don't care about him. I'm looking for the girl singer that used to be here. I think her first name might be Kathy.
Yeah, and her last name might be McGillicuddy. Only it isn't. It's Mo Queen. You're wasting your time, Lochinvar. She ain't here.
Well, have you got any idea where she might be?
Well, she took off for Virginia City. Some sucker gave her a part interest in a gold mine out there. Hey, you're...
The sucker.
Quick and go, my honey. Kiss me quick and go. Come in.
Welcome to Virginia City. It's all right. I'll leave the door open. I wouldn't want anybody to get any wrong ideas about a nice girl like you.
I'm surprised you remembered me at all, considering.
My condition? I know. That's why I came to see you, to apologize.
You didn't do anything to apologize for. In fact, I thought you were very nice.
Well, I must have liked you, too, to do what I did. I don't remember exactly what happened. You see, I'm just not used to drinking.
You did pretty well for a beginner.
Yeah, I guess I was just blowing off steam after working my claim for almost 4 years without a day off.
You've worked 4 years on your claim? The one you gave me half of for a song?
That's right. I still haven't taken anything out of it except eating money. If I keep working at it, though, maybe I can...
But that doesn't seem very fair. You doing all the work and me getting half.
Well, now, maybe we could make it fair.
I'm perfectly willing to...
Pardon me. The door was open. I didn't know you had a visitor. See you later, Barker.
Any time at all, Mr. Martin.
Mr. Plato came to apologize. He thought that maybe that night...
That's right.
Apologize? How did he know you were here?
I just happened to read it in the society column of the Enterprise.
Oh, yes, the Enterprise. They sell it in San Francisco, too. Personally, I like its headlines better than its society news. And I quote, "New silver and gold discoveries made in Washoe. Virginia City headquarters for new millionaires. Rich strikes made on Sun Mountain."
Not on my claim.
Oh, there will be when it's properly developed. I've just been out scouting the area. Our property looks very promising.
Your property?
Miss Mulqueen's. I'm her business advisor. And in that capacity, I just checked the legality of that cute little deed you wrote. Judge Newcomb says it's 100% binding.
Judge Newcomb's a crook.
He doesn't think too much of you either.
Not that he's any worse than you two. You play up to me, get me drunk, then steer me into a stupid thing like signing over half my mine.
You're just as stupid sober.
Of course, you can buy back our share if you're interested for, say, 50,000?
I wouldn't give you 50 cents.
Maybe, Sandy Bowers would like an extra 5 feet.
Just try selling it to him.
I don't think I will at that. The price might go up.
It won't do you any good to hold on either. You can't sink a shaft in 5 feet.
Neither can you. And I happen to know you're dead broke. So let's just see who gets frozen out first.
You look doggone sweaty for a man that's being froze out.
We can haul enough of this out of here before they know what we're up to. Maybe Joe can get the 50,000 to pay him off.
I don't care if this mine yields 50 million. I'm not paying any blackmail.
You better start to cool down now, boy. That little lady's got you dead to rights.
Don't feel bad, Joe. You're not the first man to get bamboozled by a saloon tootsie.
She's no saloon tootsie. I don't even think she'd try to... Well, what I mean is, I wouldn't even mind giving her half of what we take out of here. But that dude Martin... Herb Blackard. What's he want?
I'll take it easy. He's a bad one with a gun.
Only if a man's not wearing one of his own.
Being real naughty, boys. Working a claim that don't belong to you.
Who says it doesn't?
Friend of mine.
Named Dude Martin?
Maybe.
You working for him now?
Me? No, I'm here on official business. A special officer of the district court.
You, an officer?
Maybe this'll convince you.
What is it?
Restraining order. Signed by another one of my friends.
Judge Newcomb.
Yeah, you'd better do what he says. It's time we got some law and order in this here town.
What is it supposed to restrain you from?
From trespassing on the 5 feet belonging to Miss Kathy Mulqueen.
You'd say which 5 feet belong to her.
Nope, but it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
No. We'll limit our excavation to 5 feet. On top, where they can see it. But we're spreading out below, where it counts.
You're a glutton for punishment. If Judge Newcomb...
He's not stopping me. She's not stopping me. Nobody's stopping me.
You all right, Pete? You need any help?
I'll manage.
Once more. All right. Quitting time. Quitting time, Pete. All right.
You sure you got enough grub?
Yeah, thanks to Pete's ma.
I still don't like it. You're sleeping down here.
Plenty of room, complete privacy, no rent to pay. What more could I ask for?
Sure, randomness.
Kathy.
You've been avoiding me.
Avoiding you? I've been busy looking out for your interests.
My interests are changing, dude. I'm a singer, not a conniver.
Well, if this letter is what I think it is, you'll be the richest singer in the whole West.
What is it?
Dividends on a pretty big investment I made in your behalf.
That doesn't tell me any more than you've been telling me all along.
This is a 100% guarantee from old Judge Newcomb that if anything should happen to Plato, the whole claim will be legally yours.
If anything should happen to him.
Well, we wouldn't want it tied up in red tape for years, just in case something did.
Something like what?
How would I know? Mining's a hazardous profession.
I hope you're not thinking of making it any more hazardous.
I really have left you alone too long, haven't I? You must have spent your time reading those dime thrillers. Don't worry. If anything should happen to Plato, it will be his own fault.
Hold it right there. I wouldn't turn around. Just crawl right back up that ladder before I shoot you in the back like you've shot others. Tell Dude Martin I'll be waiting for him if he comes, too.
It isn't even all the way daylight yet.
Give him more time, there's no telling what he might pull.
All we know is what that gunslinger friend of yours told us.
He knows what he saw. 5 feet of shaft on top, another 5 feet down below. You're 5 feet. I want you to see it with your own eyes. Maybe you'll stop worrying about him.
I haven't been...
I know what's going on in your mind. You'll see you need somebody like me to look out for you.
Well, dude, always the perfect gentleman. Let the lady come down the ladder first in case I got a gun in my hand.
Maybe you should have. I got your message.
Barker's a better messenger than I thought. He didn't deliver yours.
If he had, it would have been in the line of duty, enforcing the court order he gave you. Well, you see?
You are using the whole width.
Well, of course I am. I always intended giving you your share. I still do. There can't be anything to give unless I got some room to work.
Don't let him get around you, Kathy. He never had any idea of giving you a cent.
You're a liar as well as a coward. Now get out of here and go back to Virginia City and your thieving friends.
We'll see who's a coward.
You'll be all right. We'll get into a doctor.
But the ladder's broken.
My men will be along soon. We'll haul him up on the rope.
All he thought about was himself. But you could have gotten killed. What made you?
I don't know.
I think I do. And I'm glad you don't hate me. You see, I never wanted to hold you to that deed. And I'm not going to.
Maybe I want to be held to it.
Pete's on the way back to town with him. You want me to try to haul you two up now?
Never mind about hauling us up. Just lower a preacher.
They weren't married at the bottom of the mine shaft, but the ceremony was performed that very day, and the mine proved as rich as predicted, providing handsomely for Joe and Kathy Plato until they finally sold out for a veritable fortune.